Life. I'm Lifty, and joining me on the podcast this evening is Silox
Hey, how's it going?
and IBM.
Hello.
Hi. So we got a
Hi,
great
Lefty.
episode. Hi, IBM.
Ah, got him.
I'm having a stroke here. So, so anyway, we've got a great episode lined up for you. We've heard of some really interesting controversy regarding porn in the fandom. So we're going to have what is called the Great Dick Debate. And going on to that, we're also going to be talking about the rise of a new online furry site called Furry Life
The rise
Online.
of Dick.
That's pretty good.
Talk about that too.
That's pretty good. But first, we want to first of all introduce our sponsor for tonight's podcast. This episode of Furry Frequencies is brought to you by Vibes. Come in for the aesthetic, the vibes. Each can, 114 calories, 16 fluid ounces of vaporwave goodness. Vibes. Available now at Trader Joe's. Vibes. 5% alcohol by volume. Please vibes responsibly. And also, before we move on, I would just like to put in a note that our Discord is open and ready for phone calls. If you want to chime in, feel free to call in via our Discord. It's very easy to join. If you're following us on Twitter, you're already one step ahead of the game at Furry Frequency. And there will be a link to jump into our Discord. It's already pinned, ready to go. And please feel free, make sure that you read the important README before you jump into the to the waiting room. And we do have moderators on standby, ready to take your call. So without further ado, let's begin. Let's start. So what happened? Let's begin there. What happened? So we're hearing that this kid started this huge kerfuffle over zoophilia because of correct me if I'm wrong, but he was actually complaining that there's too much porn in the fandom where anthros have animal dicks, and he says this is zoophilia, and okay, so first of all, this is by a 17-year-old kid named Coda at NekroVEVO. And let's re-emphasize that. He is 17 years old. He is the 17-year-old clout chaser fanning the flames of drama over dog dicks on an anthro. Like, what?
Welcome to the fandom. I mean, this is what we're worried about. We're worried about this stuff, and I want to make something clear. We all here agree that zoophilia is a problem, and there are correct ways to deal with that, and to fix the epidemic of zoophilia plaguing the fandom. However, this is not the way. This is how you.
This is not the way.
This is how you start a problem in your.
Yeah, this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it.
Yeah.
Now, he did tweet out this one picture where it's like a graph between human and a wolf, and in between is like different furries. You have human, Neko, plantigrade furry, digigrade furry, fantasy creature number 1, fantasy creature number 2, and then wolf. And he bases his entire argument over the straightness of the character's spine, which I have never heard before. I'm so basically he's saying that if the character has a like a hunched spine, that's bestiality. That's zoophilia. That's wrong. No, no, no. Not don't even bother to bring out the Harkness test. That's just wrong. And I'm like, what the hell? There are plenty of great characters like John Talbane that they have that hunched over kind of, or Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Suddenly we can't fap the Beast anymore because no, that's bestiality. Okay, second of all,
Sorry, it's
I want
crazy.
to reiterate, this kid is 17, and he's judging porn based on the dick. He's judging the porn. He's looking at porn. He's finding porn. Don't come at me with this whole, oh, I'm just 17. Nobody respects me because I'm 17. No, 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 no. You decided to jump into this fire head first. No, you are gonna get this. And then you bring up this dumbass graph where you think that based on their spinal alignment that it's bestiality or not, which is bullshit. And second of all, if you are 17, you shouldn't be looking at this shit. You are actively looking for this shit, and you are actively looking for porn to look at their penis and determine whether or not this is bestiality. This is zoophilia.
Well, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's a stupid little clout chaser. He's an absolutely stupid little clout chaser.
I mean, this guy owns exposed furs,
Stop
which
eating.
exists. What?
Stop eating.
Well, the guy owns exposed furs, which exists solely to call out furries. So, with that in mind, going into this, you can see why people have looked at this from this kid and have declared that, well, he's simply clout chasing, looking for followers. When you own a site called Exposed Furries, you're not doing yourself any favors at all. People are going to prejudge you automatically and think, you are doing this just for eyes, just for clout. You're not really doing this because you care. And maybe he does care. And if he does, that's nice. But again, this is not how you deal with the problem of zoophiles within the furry fandom. This is not it. There are better ways to root them out and to remove them from the community. But calling for the ban on feral art is not it at all. It is it's how you split a community in two, and it's how you invite more problems to the discussion that shouldn't be there to begin with.
Yeah. And I just threw up a few tweets that Coda made, some very choice tweets, because, of course, like you said, Coda is kind of a clout chaser, and, of course, he can't keep his fucking mouth shut. So, yeah, you got something like, I'm telling you guys, this fandom isn't innocent. It's not all this cute ooh-woo shit. You can call the people who call it out clout chasers all you want, but the sad reality of the fandom is how it has a serious issue with zoophiles and pedophiles. It's an overwhelming amount. That's what we're trying to say here, and like, this ain't it, Chief. Stop looking at the dicks of anthros. Get off Twitter, go to bed. You have school in the morning, and
It's true though. I mean,
it's just amazing to me. It's just amazing to me that this is the hill that they want to die on. This is the moral high ground that they want to feel superior about. That they won't fap to an anthro with a dog dick. They'll fap to an anthro with a human dick. And that they feel like everybody in the furry fandom should be the same way. Like, here he is calling out he's calling out a supposed zoophile, Blonde Foxy, God, this fandom is so fucked. Why are you in it? Why are you in it? Why? Every single time I go through these tweets where all he's doing is just trying to cancel somebody, I just keep wondering, why on earth is this person? Why is this kid in the fandom if this is all he does is spread negativity and cancel people? And then also
Because these fucking cunts have nothing better to do. So, like, they'll sit there and fucking say, oh my god, I am the fucking very model of the furry fandom. Everybody should fucking follow my example. My name's Coda. Everybody loves me. You know? Cheers! Fuck.
yeah, they're kind of a popular, but I don't even know what the fuck they do. Like 17 years old. What the fuck are you doing, kid? Go to bed. You have school in the morning.
Careful now. He'll just say that we're jealous of his popularity or
I
some
don't give a
shit.
shit.
You guys are fucking jealous of me. I'm gonna post all over Twitter that you guys are fucking gaslighting me and fucking making me feel like I'm insignificant. Do not censor my voice.
Look, this is just the stupidest little slap fight that I've ever seen on Twitter in the furry Twitter fandom. I'm just surprised that we're talking about it now, because why the fuck are we actually talking about whether or not an anthro's dick determines if it's fat material or zoophilia? I'm just what?
I wish it were legal to fucking slap people who are being dumb. Just like literally walk up to them, you know, you done fucked to get out of this world.
Oh no,
You should leave it.
their spine is bent 3 degrees too much. I can't fap to this. This is bestiality. What's wrong with you?
It's all bestiality. Look, here's the thing. If you're fapping to a fucking image of furry porn, you might be into bestiality. The thing is that accept the fucking fact that it's not a human being.
Well,
No matter what. No. Don't fucking shut me up, okay? Here's the fucking fact. It's furry art, okay? It is not a human overall. It is a human-like figure that has fur and animalistic characteristics. It's a fucking animal at the very root of it. So, you fuck dogs, no matter who you are. You're a dog fucker.
wow.
Hey, don't
Wow.
call me a dog fucker.
Dog
Wow.
fucker.
That's crazy, bro. No, and again, I want to make the distinction. None of us here are saying, hey,
Fuck dogs.
we're not saying that,
Dog nuts.
nor are we saying that we support zoophilia, because you all know we don't. However, again, if you want to tackle this issue of zoophilia, there are better ways to do it. This just muddies the water, and it sets a dangerous precedent.
Mhm.
It reminds me of a time when these things called burn furs were around. If anyone is old enough or well-read enough to know who they were and what they were about, long story short, these were people who were pretty much Puritans. They wanted no porn within the fandom. They wanted everything safe for work. And under the guise, of course, of being anti-LGBTQIA+, of course. But these
That's
people...
weird to me, because
Can we?
well,
Hold on.
Hold on a minute. Because if I remember correctly, the burned furs were started by a black lesbian woman. Is that correct?
I do not
Speculates.
know.
That's something I've heard. So anybody that wants to chime in with correction on that, let me know.
I just know that this is reminiscent of
Bullshit.
bird furs, and I don't like where this is going. It sets a dangerous precedent for these sites, and again, and we'll get to the whole controversy surrounding banning of furl art very soon. But obviously, there's nobody who's around who can say, "Hey, you can't draw this art. Stop doing it." However, there are places where you can enforce bans. And there are places where this has been brought up. This has been adjudicated. This has been settled. and bans are in place, or they've been discussed and haven't been put in place, or they've been shot down altogether. So,
Well, here's the thing. When you have places like FurAffinity that are run by fucking closet zoophiles, then that shit's gonna fly with them. It doesn't matter. You're gonna have people like fucking Vinny Dog on there all fucking day long, fucking dogs and posting pictures of it, and fucking Dragoneer's gonna be like, "This is fine. This is fine. Nobody's getting hurt because that's not a dog's not a somebody. A dog's a dog. They don't have feelings. They can't. They can consent because they don't have a voice. So, no means yes, and silence means yes. That's exactly how he fucking feels about it, and that's how I fucking. That's my opinion.
well, there.
That's why I left FurAffinity long ago. Is because the people running the fucking place are as fucking corrupted as our government.
No, you're not wrong. FA is not the most. It's not the best well-run place. There have been allegations of mods being literal Nazis, of mods allowing certain things to get past the filters while cracking down on others. I guess you could say they are corrupt. I'm not going to use that term. You may, I won't. But
Now you
I'll
say
let
that. Now you say
Corrupt.
that. Now you say that they've been accused of having mods that are literal Nazis. Yet they've been changing their terms of service to actually crack down harder on Nazi paraphernalia and Nazi imagery.
yes.
Yeah. So I guess
No,
they,
they
so I guess they purged the Nazis out. I don't know. I don't go to FA for to socialize with the furry community. I just look for the porn.
Wow. Of course you would. I'm not even surprised by that.
Yeah, I mean,
Y'all, you see, that's what y'all two do, because y'all two are thirstier than a
what
guy
else would
in
I
the
do? What
Sahara
else
Desert.
would I use FA for? What else? Would
I don't know. Maybe looking for a date. They have singles groups on.
Why would I do that? That's so shallow. No.
Then why do the groups exist? Look, I'm on.
The groups exist for lonely furries that feel like they need somebody with fur or a fursuit to validate them. No, I don't. No, I don't need that shit. I don't need somebody in a fluffy carpet that goes ooh woo pet me daddy to validate me. No, I can stand all on my own. Thank you very much. And I
Wow,
don't need these groups. I don't need this shit.
I'm in like several singles furries groups on
Well, good
FA.
on you. Does it make you feel good?
No, because no one ever responds. So it's like, huh?
Well, that
What?
sucks. But
And it's funny, real
I'm
quick.
telling you, but Silox, I'm telling you, these groups they don't really they won't do much of anything for you in the long term.
I have seen the exact same people who are still looking for love in those groups since I joined FA back in 2012.
And
That's
what does that tell you?
that after 8 years, if you can't find love on FA, you might as well take your ass over to Howler or Grinder or
No, you know what that tells me? You know what that
Christian.
tells me?
What?
Love is a revolving door.
Wow, that's so cynical. That's so fucking cynical. And it's not true. It's not. That's so cynical. I can't believe you'd say.
I'm saying for some people, love is a revolving door. As soon as they get out of one relationship, they're back in another. They're just staying in this revolving door, going around and around and around.
It's fucked up, but you know what? You're kind of not wrong about that.
Yeah. I think Katsudan they did like this really weird beach comment about this dude that just goes to a nude beach and he gets on a bus and he's completely naked except for wearing a hat. He wears a hat, I think. And he goes on the bus, this really crowded bus, and this kid that's just sitting down minding his own business, he stands in front of the kid. And the kid is just like snapping pictures of this dude's dick while he's standing on the board. But the funniest thing was like he's talking to his friends on Twitter or no Telegram, and then there's some joke that's he jokes about him getting lucky with somebody being all naked and shit.
He got lucky with his dog.
No. Don't change the subject now. And so the dude is like, "Oh, can you give me a break? I'm just getting over my 43rd relationship." And it's like, That is a lot of furries in the
Damn.
bottom right now.
43 relationships. Holy shit.
Something or other like that. It's somewhere in there. It's somewhere in the ballpark of that. I forget what it was. I forget what the comic was called, but it's by Katsudan. Obviously, it's supposed to be a parody of the furry community, where it's a parody of furry porn comics, because there's no way any of this would happen.
I mean,
but sometimes I know for like a scant few, there are furries that are like that.
not even furries. There are people in real life who are like that. Like, they just make it their mission to just sleep around, or they just can't stay in a relationship long enough to have something substantive, so where they're bouncing around.
Hey, hold on! Don't fucking start. Hey, look, it's okay if you like to be a little man slut and fucking run around and stick your penis. Shut up. Okay, if you want to fucking do that, that's okay. Nobody's gonna fucking judge you, especially not Psylocke.
Excuse me?
You fucking heard what I said.
He's got a point. People have the right to be sexual.
I'm not slut shaming. I would never slut shame.
Yes, you are.
Why not?
Yeah, you just fucking did.
How?
Oh, if I have to explain,
I'm gonna hear about this when we get
off. If I have to explain to you how you were just slut shaming people, like fuck, you should really go back, look at yourself in the mirror, and say, "Oh my god, I'm not a slut. I totally don't fucking suck everyone's toes and dicks."
I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't do that stuff. I'm not a slut. So, and it's funny that Lifty had.
You suck more dick than a Hoover.
No, I don't. It's funny that Lifty.
I like that.
Don't encourage him. But it's funny Lifty had brought this comic up. So, what this brings me my point to is, recently,
you found God.
God, if I found God, I would be dead. Recently, there is this new site called Furry Life Online, which aims to be the new competitor to yada 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 yada. We've seen this same song and dance before with Weasel, Fur Nation. God, what else am I missing here?
Ink Bunny.
Yeah, whatever the shit that Jason FX was supposedly making. We've seen this before. All right, it's someone who's trying to take down FurAffinity. It's not going to work. They'll be dead within a year. However, the reason why they are famous is because they recently held a poll, ladies and gentlemen. They held a poll to determine if it was okay to ban images of feral artwork. Specifically, not safe for work feral
Pacific?
Artwork. Because they felt it is indicative of bestiality and zoophilia.
So, let me see. So here's the graph. If you can see it on the stream. For those of you who cannot see it on the stream, I can read to you what the graph says. It's very. They have such tiny type for everything. So it says, should Furry Life Online ban the upload of feral, not safe for work content? 56% of respondents said yes. So here's where this poll gets very interesting, and they had to close. And let me also remind you that they had to close the responses early. They had to close this poll early because it started getting funny. So, question 2, should this ban include characters that are centaurs or similar? 86.49% of respondents said no. Should this ban include Pokemon and Digimon personas that have been anthropomorphized? 86.29% of respondents said no. Should this ban include mythical beings that do not exist in reality, such as feral dragons, griffins, etc.? 75.2% of the respondents said no. Should this ban include characters based on My Little Pony? 51.47% of respondents said no.
Ooh!
That's still a large amount of people who don't want to see it, though, because, I mean, you figure.
No. All of those questions were for exceptions. They were exceptions to the feral ban rule. So at this point, I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, so what exactly are you banning?
Wait.
My Little Pony.
What did they ban?
I don't know. I honestly do not know because they created
So
so
I don't
many
think
of
these
these.
people know what
They
they want.
created so many of these exceptions to so that there's so many exceptions and it's stupid, and that's why they closed the poll early because they were literally getting ratioed off this
My whole
poll.
thing is if you don't want to be exposed to a lot of fucking dog fuckers out there, then don't be a furry because they're more pronounced on this side of the fucking spectrum. I'm gonna let you know that. Because apparently you've got everybody on the fucking bandwagon that say I'm a proud zoophile. So, yeah,
Yeah, they're
the
proud of it now, which is
the
disgusting.
thing the thing is that those fuckers are down in North Carolina, fucking West Virginia, them motherfuckers where they can't find a girl or a guy to fucking shack up with, and they're just like, you know, come here, Duke. You're the only thing I've got. Let's go.
Ew, no. Aw.
Bestiality is really bad and evil, but like if it's an animal doesn't exist, it's okay. That's exactly what they were saying with this stupid poll.
And the thing is that they'll go on to say on their fucking Twitter feeds, it's like, well, he's never once tried to bite at me or anything.
I'm a non-contact pro-zoophile. What the fuck does that mean? Let me
So
tell you what you are. You are a sick motherfucker. Let's call it what it is. You are a sick piece of shit. Don't try and whitewash it or sugarcoat it. Miss me with this non-contact, pro-contact bullshit. You are a sick piece of shit, and if not for the fact that Twitter sucks at moderating, your ass will be off of this goddamn site in a heartbeat.
Oh no, Twitter is quick to fucking moderate people, just the wrong ones. They fucking moderate people that fucking apparently have the fucking nickname IBM and just
Well, that's because
ban me.
IBM paid the money to take you.
They
That's why.
fucking took me
They
down
paid to
twice.
take
I was
you
like,
out.
fuck, alright.
So who's gonna inform these marble brains that half the time dragon fucking is just fandom acceptable her pedophilia? Can we
What?
talk about that?
Is what?
Reptile fucking.
What about it?
That's hot.
Oh, I mean,
No.
is that not bestiality or what?
That's hot.
I mean, I don't. Here's my thing.
No,
If it's like a human, if it's a human, my thing is this: if it's a human, fictional or fake, having intercourse, to me personally, would be with an anthro or
Anthro or anthro?
anthro or a feral. That's a line that I don't cross. I find that to be disgusting. But even if it is an anthro, which has the sentience and the intelligence of a human being, I see that and I view that, this is me personally, as bestiality. Same thing if it was, and this is fictional as well. So even if it's a drawn character, I don't like that. That's too far. Same thing if it's a drawn human and if it's feral. To me, that's too far.
What about Brooklyn the Gargoyle?
Brooklyn the Gargoyle
I
from
like
Gargoyle?
that. Yeah, I like that. What's wrong with that?
It's fictional, which means it's not real, but it's still fucking feral.
It's
How is
fictional.
it feral?
But no, my thing
Oh
is
wait,
this.
oh no, he's feral because his back is hunched, his spine is like
Yes!
off, so therefore it's bestiality. Oh, I get what you're saying.
Fucking nobody else but Lifty is fucking paying attention here. Thank you.
Oh, and so now,
But the thing is I can only expect that from you, Psylocke. You know, you being from Seagert and everything.
I'm not from Seagert.
so you know what?
Well, that's even worse.
So you know what? With this whole muddied conversation about bestiality and porn, there's another thing that's become
Secret.
very mixed up with this conversation, and that is
Seagert.
the age of consent. So
Oh boy.
yeah. So
Are we-
hold on. So I had pulled up. So I had pulled up a very interesting, very eloquent tweet. Here it is. From another very smart individual on Twitter. That's their name is Consent Shaped Ot, and they basically said instead of age of consent, why don't we have shape of consent instead? Makes you think. No, you marble brain. It. Oh my God! What?
shape of consent. Oh yes, I know how exactly this is gonna go. Yeah, this is probably gonna be like, if they're rounder than a fucking donut, you probably don't want to have them consent anyway because they'll probably engulf your penis and then take you with it. Because fat. And then if they're skinnier than a stick, it'll be like fucking, a spine, basically. You're gonna shove it in there and you're gonna hit his bone.
uh, you know what? The only thing, you know what I thought of
What?
when I saw the
I'm
shape,
always right,
shape of
Psylocke.
consent?
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought of The Shape of Water.
Oh God, that film.
Coming soon
What?
to theaters. Sally Hawkins in The Shape of Consent. Rated
I hate
R.
that. I hate The Shape of Water. It should not have won Best Picture. I will fight.
It should have. No, it's a beautiful movie. No, you have never watched it.
Fuck off. No, that movie sucks.
No, it doesn't.
The lady has sex with a fish, and people are just okay with that.
He's not a fish. Oh my God, no. This is
Really a
exactly why we're talking about this shit. He's an anthro.
It's that
No,
fish.
miss me with that bestiality bullshit. No.
That's not even
not a fish.
bestiality. It's fucking weird that she
Have
fucked
you
the fish.
seen the movie? No.
No, I don't have no desire.
No. If you watch the movie, you'd understand he's a merman, not a fish.
That's even worse. Why are you fucking the nasty ass, stinky ass merman when you could fuck a perfectly fuckable dude like me?
He is lonely and
Why
she's
did I
deaf,
ever
and
agree
he
to do
understands
this?
him. What?
Okay. Here's the thing with the whole shape of consent shit. If we're going to assume that just because you are an anthro or a neko or a human and you have a center of gravity, well, children have a center of gravity too. 5-year-olds have one.
Actually, well, they have a smaller
10-year-olds.
center of gravity, which means they're easier to punt.
10-year-olds have one. 16-year-olds have one.
Wait,
This
we're talking about center of gravity?
That's how they go by.
Are you serious?
Psylocke's center of gravity is much lower because he's bigger.
That's how. Where do you think shape of consent comes from? Where do you think that graph comes from? That's why they were saying, "Oh, well, these things have a center of gravity."
No. They were actually using. They weren't using the shape. They were using the center of gravity. They were using the shape of the spine. So if the spine is bent, then that's bestiality.
Total eclipse of the heart.
Okay, my point still stands. Minors will still have a straight spine. So you're telling me then, if we're going by shape of consent, it's okay to do these disgusting things to children.
Yes.
In art.
Well, no. I
And it's
think
not.
I see it more as this person is a marble brain. And what I want to say is that he's thinking of, if they have breasts and they have nice, hips and or they're well built, they can't totally be 14. No. I implore everybody to
basically
go back to
what
watching
you
Bleach.
just described is if the person in question matches your fucking ideal candidate for humping, they can consent in your own little world. I like little boys.
That's what they are trying to interpret. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Cub art, that's disgusting. That should not be in a furry fandom. And this is a hill I am prepared to die on. Cub art is very disgusting. There is nothing sexy about it.
Well, it's a good thing that you're out of shape and you can't even get up that hill anyway.
Fuck off. I'm out of shape.
That's low, man.
I am 142 pounds. You
132 pounds of holy fuck.
125.
Quid head. My point is this. Cub cannot be defended if we're going off of age of consent. Because these are children being put in situations where they can't tell anyone no or yes, I want to do this. Even if it is art. Even if it's art.
But I also think this whole thing with shape of consent is just so stupid because people age at different rates. So a 15-year-old could definitely look like a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
And
I look like I'm 70.
Does that really make it okay? No.
Shit, they got like
age of consent laws for a reason. Excuse me.
They got 17-year-olds in high school who look like
How
they're
dare you burp
25.
in the fucking microphone, you
like-
fucking heathen.
It's like, what
Sorry, I had too much peria and vibes. But do you, but do you see what I'm saying here?
yeah, no, I get it.
Takes no account for how people are aging. It takes no account for how old that person is. So
How
we have
old am
age of
I?
consent I don't know. You're old enough. I know that.
He's like,
Do you think I can consent?
yeah.
Are you sure?
Absolutely can consent.
Oh, yeah.
I identify as a 14-year-old girl. I can't consent.
No, we're not getting here. We're
Yeah,
not
we're
going
not
there.
going there.
We ain't
Yeah.
going there.
Yeah, this ain't you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's
This ain't
not what?
This ain't
No,
euphoric,
it's
so we're not
because
going
it's a
down that
valid fucking point, and you can't take it.
road. Oh, okay. No, look, age of consent laws exist for a reason, people. Again, me personally, I don't give a fuck what your state's age of consent law is. If it is under the age of 18, you have no right, as an
I
adult,
don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
have sex with a minor, to date a minor. You better wait until they're 18. As disgusting as that sounds,
Just have to wait outside their
I-
doors. Are you 18 yet?
I would rather them do that than prey on a minor, because that's just disgusting. And then justify it by saying, well, age of consent in this state is 13, so it's okay. No, that's disgusting. If that was your daughter or your son and someone else did that to them, you would be upset. So what gives you the right to do it to somebody else's child? It's just...
What if they
disgusting.
wouldn't be upset if that was their daughter or son?
Then they are a disgusting piece of shit who deserves to have...
I'm trying to, you know, I'm not trying to like negate what you're saying, but I'm also trying to put this in perspective of somebody who's already fucked up, you know? So like, for example, fucking pedo, I want to hump a little boy. And then, you know, from the perspective of him, it's okay if somebody wants to hump his little boy. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that these people have correct morals. They have no morals. That's why they're the way they are. You see what I'm saying? You
I get
can't. No. You can't expect them to live by our fucking rules. It just doesn't work that way. They're fucked up. They were created fucked up. There's no reason for them to become fucked up other than how they were fucking raised or what environment they grew up in. Can they be fixed? Probably fucking not. When you reach that point where you just think that it's okay to stick your penis into something that really can't say yes, no, I don't know, maybe,
Yeah.
you probably should be strung up. So honestly, the medieval times were great because you didn't have this. You know why? People were so afraid that they would be strung up from the gallows, the decapitated on the guillotine. The fuck was that?
Silox, what's wrong?
Oh, shit. Continue.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to take a dick.
Oh.
No, I fucking stubbed my toe. Shit. Continue.
Anyway, so the thing is like capital punishment. I'm a firm believer in an eye for an eye. Hammurabi's law.
Mhm.
The thing is that we've shied away from punishments towards those who break the law in such a heinous way that the punishment itself is viewed as cruel and unusual or too severe for somebody who's already done, say, capital murders, for example. You get some dude that goes out and kills 3 people, gets caught, gets convicted,
Yeah.
charged with murder, and he's found guilty.
Mhm.
The state is at that point where, oh, well, we can't kill him even though he killed 3 people. That would not be right.
Yeah.
Well, what do? We just put him away, make the taxpayers spend a lot of money on keeping him alive. That's what we should do. That way he knows he fucked up. No, fucking kill him! Same thing with fucking...
Damn.
Because
we went from talking about bestiality to capital punishment. Damn.
Yes, and I think that people that fucking engage in this shit, they should get ass raped.
Ooh.
They should be put in a fucking cell. They should be put in a cell with a bunch of fucking rapists at one of the state penitentiaries, and then they should be, you know, have their fucking butt cheeks spread open mechanically, and then just everybody in the fucking prison have a go,
Wow.
and then they can see what it's like not to really have consent.
Well, now reining this back to Furry Life Online. So I do have to give them props for designing a well-run website that actually runs smooth, a lot smoother than FurAffinity. Because
For Affinity's poop.
yeah, FurAffinity is crap, and it's. I know it. They changed the UI like what last year, but still, it's not really that big of a change compared to,
It still
FLO.
looks like it can be designed in Notepad with basic HTML.
You're probably not you're probably not wrong. Because Dragoneer, he always goes for the lowest common denominator when it comes to cost.
Are
Like,
you
he
surprised?
always wants to cut costs every which way. So he's got old servers. He's trying to pinch every penny here and there. He's trying to pinch.
What happens when he dies? Just
Um,
Affinity
Doesn't it
stops.
go back to Infu? Because I think Infu owns it, don't they?
IMVU would probably disown it the moment he fucking passes.
Oh, damn. Wow. Wow. And nothing of value will be lost.
wow. So FA will be fine for the next 80 years, so we don't have to worry about that. But
Well, FA will still stay on the internet for as long as
The
Dragoneer
servers
has
can stay
money.
living, or
Yeah.
somebody fucking takes over his
Yeah.
fucked up apartment or whatever.
Now, it's just a shame that FLO, while it has so much promise design-wise, it's devolved into this already. It's devolved into this puritanical bitch slap fight or bitch fight over what constitutes anthro, what constitutes bestiality, what is the age of consent, or you got mods that are being added in as staff that are just completely biased nut jobs, and this is all just and not only that, the social aspect of the whole site just makes it look like they're gonna go after each other in a year or so. Just watch. They're gonna go after each other, and the whole thing is just gonna just collapse in on itself. People are gonna head for the hills in about a year. People are gonna just stay away from this site because it's so damn toxic.
no, I mean, like I said, we have seen this picture time and time again. An FA clone rises up to challenge and defeat the mighty FurAffinity.
What the fuck
And what
is wrong with you?
happens, they go by the wayside and they are lost and forgotten about a year later. It's going to happen with this. Here's the thing, folks. FurAffinity exists and continues to exist for one reason and one reason only. Artists. Artists are willing to put up with this decrepit, out-of-date site. You know why? Because there is a user base there. That's where the people are. Until we see artists jump ship en masse to a new site, FA's here to stay.
Yeah.
Dragoneer knows this. IMVU knows this. That's why they're in no hurry to bring about changes, because they know deep down, and as much as we despise FA and hate it to the core, it is the only site in town where we can buy porn, consume porn, and chat about porn. And they know that. They know that.
Oh yeah.
You're not stupid.
So
This
yeah.
is it's the same way with it's like competition. When you have competition, and I mean real competition, usually you get a better results. In the end, you get a better product. When there's no competition, the single product in town stagnates. And you're seeing it right now.
Yeah.
FA is stagnating pretty damn hard.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's been stagnating for a while. That's why I don't use it. I don't I don't even use it to look up porn or pictures. I use Twitter for that. It comes through my Twitter feed.
Oh,
And I like it, and I save it, and I fave it, and I retweet it. It works for me, and it works for a lot of artists a lot better than FA does.
now
As far as getting your art out there to the audience, it works a lot better. But here's a sign. So I found a sign that things at FLO are going to go to shit very, very quickly. Dio Tazdevil is on staff. Yeah, that Dio. Dio Tazdevil is on staff. That should say to everybody what kind of direction FLO is heading into. And of course, they have other staffers hired on that think and act just like Dio. So yeah, you can kind of see how this is going to eventually devolve. And it's a shame because, other than that, it would have been a perfectly good it's a good looking site. But I mean, it's going to go to hell in a handbasket because furries and furry drama. But anyway.
The kind of shit that we stir up with every episode.
Yes, we do.
Speak for yourself.
So
I don't stir up any fucking drama. You fucking keep talking about politics in the fucking chat.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. All right.
Yes.
No, shush you.
So we wanted to also do something new and different and exciting. And we're doing what is called the Fursuit Hunger Games to kind of
Gay.
Shush you. Continue.
I wanted to bring in a palate cleanser, okay? We've been talking hot mic about FLO and all these smooth-brained idiots that are joining it for close to 45 minutes. So yeah, let's get a palate cleanser going so we can just cool down and relax, okay? So we've before
Can
the
I just
show,
hump you instead?
So before the show, no. So before the show, we set up our Furry Hunger Games districts, and here they are. Hold on.
Wow, I can't wait to see them.
There they are.
Was this done by Binge Pipe?
Binge Pipe. You up? No. So what we got is from District 1, we got the Saitama Cebu Lion and Foxy Bingo. They're both very sexy beings. I like them. District 2, we got Majora Strawberry and Beta Eta Delota. District 3, we got Koss and Voodoo. District 4, we got Cooper Tom and Slade Akita. District 5, we have two mascots from the NFL, Swoop and Blitz. District 6, we're back to furries with Gem Husky and Fluke Husky. District 7, we got Jip Cody and Adler Eagle. District 8, we got Grunger Fox and Master Kenny G. You okay there? You okay there, IBM? You sound like you're... Damn.
Master Kenny G.
Be nice.
Okay.
Be nice.
District 9, we got Sonic Fox and Clace. District 10, we got the two Dukes, Duke Doberman and Duke the Dancing Dog. District 11, we have yours truly, Psylocke and Mango Husky. And District 12, we got Millatrix and Origami Griffin. So
Hooray!
Are we prepared to see how this will eventually devolve?
Yes, I'm gonna win as always. I always win.
Are you sure about that?
No, not really.
Okay.
Can I fart?
Yeah,
No.
go ahead.
Okay.
Alrighty, so we are... Hold on, let me get a
Foxy
vibe before we start. Okay.
Wow.
And
I would totally
we
let that.
proceed. So, as the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Adler Eagle grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia. Duke, the dancing dog, he stabs Swoop with a tree branch, granting the first kill. Damn. Psylocke runs away from the cornucopia. Gem Husky runs away from the cornucopia. Koss breaks Cooper Tom's nose for a basket of bread. Oh my goodness.
That sounds like Koss.
That actually does. Oh my god. Voodoo grabs a jar of fishing bait while Majora Strawberry gets the fishing gear. Millatrix runs away. Sonic Fox runs away. Beta Eta Delota snatches a pair of size. Clace runs away from the cornucopia. Fluke Husky runs away. Origami Griffin runs away from the cornucopia. Master Kenny G stabs Blitz while the back... Oh my god!
Be nice.
Psylocke, how do you feel that both of the NFL mascots are dead?
I'm not too happy about that.
Okay. And you ran away. Saitama Cebu Lion runs away from the cornucopia. Slate Akita runs away. Grunger Fox runs away. Mango Husky runs away. Duke Doberman runs away. Foxy Bingo gathers as much food as he can. And Jip Cody snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. I wonder what he's going to do with that. So he takes food.
That's so uncharacteristic of him.
I know, right? So now we have Psylocke, Cooper Tom, and Fluke Husky hunting for other tributes. Note that Cooper Tom is still alive even though he has a broken nose. Adler Eagle hunts for other tributes as well. Jip Cody throws a knife into Beta Ada Delota's head. Oh my god. No. Beta died.
Damn, that was fast.
That was fast. And Jip Cody killed him. Oh my god. This is getting very, very violent very quickly.
I believe it might be. Yeah.
Slate Akita makes a wooden spear. Millatrix makes a slingshot. Majira Strawberry travels to higher ground. Voodoo diverts Doberman's attention and runs away.
He travels to the higher ground when he's like the lowest bottom. Ah!
Wow.
He's just really, really tall. He's the higher
bottom.
Ground. For many of these, for people like Psylocke, he is the higher ground.
He's tall.
Very. Grunger Fox receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Gem Husky accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Oh my god. Gem Husky is dead. Saitama Cebu Lion receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Clace tries to sleep through the entire day. Mango Husky defeats Duke the Dancing Dog in a fight but spares his life. And Sonic Fox searches for firewood. Master Kenny G searches for a water source. And Foxy Bingo tries to sleep through the entire day. Origami Griffin steals from Cost while he isn't looking.
Gotta
and
quench
that is the end of day 1.
Gotta quench that thirst, huh,
4
Kenny?
cannon shots can be heard in the distance.
Yeah, he does. I mean, all he's gonna have to do is just suck on some of the other players' dicks, and then he'll quench his thirst.
Okay.
Be nice.
So that includes
What?
both of the NFL
It's a good
mascots.
talent of his.
Wow, y'all
Beta
killed both.
Ada Delota got stabbed. Gem Husky, I forgot how he died.
Can't believe Duke Doberman survived. God damn.
Be nice.
Hey, he's pretty tough.
Mm-hmm.
You're tough.
Night 1. Voodoo sets a fire but stays hidden. Sonic Fox passes out from exhaustion. Duke Doberman and Fluke Husky huddle for warmth. That actually makes a lot of sense. Origami
Faggots.
Griffin. What? No, you. Origami Griffin is awoken by nightmares. Toss, Mango Husky, and Cooper Tom sleep in shifts. Jib Cody
Faggots.
cries himself to sleep. Oh my god.
That sounds true.
I think he's having second thoughts. He's having some bad regrets about killing that one dude. I forget who he killed. Oh.
He killed Jim.
He killed whom now?
Jim.
Oh, right. Jib killed Jem. Oh, now he's crying himself to sleep over that. Foxy Bingo and Adler Eagle hold hands. Aw.
Yay!
Psylocke tends to Millatrix wounds. Slate Akita sees a fire but stays hidden. I think because Voodoo made it. Clace tries to sing himself to sleep. Duke the Dancing Dog sets up camp for the night. Saitama Cebu Lion thinks about winning. That makes a lot of sense. Majira Strawberry tends to his wounds. Grunger Fox goes to sleep. Master Kenny G stays awake all night. That actually makes a lot of sense. Master Kenny G would be staying up all night, sucking dick, and going to all these raves.
Yes,
and
true.
parties. Just raving and
Wow.
you know
Wow.
it. You know it. You know he would do that.
Or something
He
else
would be
tonight.
staying up all night. Master Kenny G would be staying up all night, bending over.
All
sucking
you would
dick.
hear, and this would give away his position, all you would hear is...
No, I wish I had that video. How to grapefruit your man.
Grapefruit.
So now we proceed to day 2. Majira Strawberry chases Grunger Fox. Duke the Dancing Dog, Cooper Tom, Clay Sonic Fox raid Fluke Husky's camp while he is hunting. Millatrix diverts Mango Husky's attention and runs away. Origami Griffin, Foxy Bingo, Jip Cody, Psylocke, and Saitama Cebu Lion hunt for other tributes. Psylocke, you're hunting so much.
Yeah.
Voodoo injures himself.
That's true.
Oh my goodness. Master Kenny G defeats Slate Akita in a fight but spares his life.
How does that happen? Like fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Slate Akita is a giant.
He must have bit his dick off or something.
Oh my god, no. He's too, no. Slate Akita is too wholesome for that. No, he don't do that. No. Koss injures. Well, this makes a ton of sense. Both Voodoo and Koss injure themselves.
Yeah.
Duke Doberman searches for firewood. Adler Eagle goes hunting. We proceed. No cannon shots.
Duke Doberman searches for fucking firewood? Yeah, yes. Okay. Burn himself.
No cannon shots can be heard in the distance as we proceed. Night 2. Psylocke receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Duke Doberman climbs a tree.
You're welcome, Psylocke.
Sonic Fox cooks his food before putting his fire out. Foxy Bingo starts a fire. Origami Griffin and Clays track down and kill Master Kenny G! Oh my goodness!
Yes!
Ow!
He deserved it.
Well, I think Origami... Well, first of all, Origami Griffin is female. And Clays, he ain't about that life. Master Kenny G tried to suck his dick. He wasn't having it. That's exactly how this shit went down.
Oh my god.
So it makes sense that a female and Clace would be killing Master Kenny G. Slate Akita receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Cooper Tom cries himself to sleep. I think he's thinking about the DeLorean. He's thinking about the DeLorean and all the things he has to fix. Adler Eagle looks at the night sky. Majira Strawberry tries to sing himself to sleep. Grunger Fox thinks about winning. Fluke Husky destroys Costa's supplies while he's asleep. I think that's retaliation for being raided last night. Duke the Dancing Dog sees a fire but stays hidden. Saitama Cebu Lion tends to Jib Cody's wounds. Mango Husky climbs a tree to rest. Millatrix poisons Voodoo's drinks but mistakes it for her own and dies. Oh.
Wow.
Damn.
Dumb bitch.
That's... No. Stop.
Be nice.
Be nice. So on day 3, Origami Griffin makes a slingshot. Voodoo
always
explores the area. Grunger Fox constructs a shack. Fluke Husky receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Psylocke makes a wooden spear. Foxy Bingo and Slate Akita split up to search for resources. Adler Eagle, Clays Cooper Tom, Duke the Dancing Dog, and Majora Strawberry hunt for other tributes. Mango Husky, Sonic Fox, and Duke Doberman hunt for other tributes as well. Jib Cody discovers a cave. Koss tries to sleep through the entire day. And Saitama Cebu Lion camouflages himself in the bushes. And as we move on, 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Master Kenny G and Millatrix have died as we proceed.
Yikes.
Night 3. Duke the Dancing Dog passes out from exhaustion. Sonic Fox receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Cooper Tom cries himself to sleep. Again, DeLorean. How many times is he going to cry himself to sleep? I'm just wondering about this now.
A lot. I would too.
Koss sets up camp for the night. Slate Akita now cries himself to sleep. Damn, so many people crying. People need some Hozak. Jib Cody questions his sanity. He is not liking the fact that he killed someone.
Oh, he's not. No, he's not.
Adler Eagle receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Majira Strawberry attempts to climb a tree but falls on Foxy Bingo, killing them both. Oh no. 2 foxes can't climb a tree and they both die.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it, but it happens. Voodoo and Saitama Cebu Lion threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Oh no.
You hate to see it.
Mango Husky tries to treat his infection. Get better soon, Mango. Clace cooks his food before putting the fire out. Grunger Fox tends to Fluke Husky's wounds. Duke Doberman, Psylocke, and Origami Griffin discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. As we proceed, Psylocke fishes in day 4. Cooper Tom picks flowers. Mango Husky sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Adler Eagle receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Duke the Dancing Dog also sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Origami Griffin tries to sleep through the entire day. Sonic Fox and Fluke Husky work together for the day. Koss questions his sanity.
Well, he does that every day.
Slate Akita diverts Jip Cody's attention and runs away. Duke Doberman searches for a water source. Grunger Fox practices his archery. Clace bleeds out due to the untreated injuries. Oh no. So as we move on to night 4, 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Majora Strawberry, Foxy Bingo, Voodoo, Saitama Cebu Lion, and Clace. So who here is like, oh no, that's my favorite character. He just died. I'm so sad that Saitama Cebu Lion died because I like him.
Yeah, I was pulling
Foxy
for him.
Bingo. I like Foxy Bingo too. Okay, we proceed. Psylocke accidentally steps on a man. Like, damn it, Psylocke! You died.
What?
Watch your step. You accidentally stepped on a
God
landmine.
This game is rigged.
No, it isn't. Slate Akita and Jip Cody track down and kill Fluke Husky. Now Sonic Fox is crying himself to sleep because they don't have a cuddle buddy. Adler Eagle begs for Duke Doberman to kill him. He refuses, keeping Adler Eagle alive. Origami Griffin tends to Mango Husky's wounds. Duke the Dancing Dog throws a knife into Koss's chest. Oh no. Cooper Tom begs for Grunger Fox to kill him. He refuses, keeping Cooper Tom alive. Day 5, Slate Akita sprains his ankle while running away from Sonic Fox. Grunger Fox receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Origami Griffin explores the arena. Duke the Dancing Dog makes a wooden spear. Cooper Tom sets Jip Cody on fire with a Molotov. Oh my god! Damn.
Wow.
Cooper Tom over here being an anarchist. Adler Eagle sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. I'm pretty sure he knows it's Jip Cody.
Crazy.
Oh, Duke Doberman sets Mango. Oh no!
No, not Mango.
What is it with Molotovs? Duke Doberman and Jip Cody both have been set on fire with Molotovs. Wait, wasn't it Jip Cody that had the alcohol in the rag? How the fuck did Cooper? Oh my god! This what happened here? This is a Molotov gone wrong. So, 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Psylocke, Fluke Husky, Koss, Jip Cody, and Mango. So on night 5, Slate Akita, Cooper Tom, Sonic Fox, and Origami Griffin sleep in shifts. Grunger Fox tries to treat his infection. Adler looks at the night sky. Duke Doberman attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Duke the Dancing Dog receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. We're in the last bunch of tributes. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Adler Eagle falls into a pit and dies. Okay, stop for a minute. Adler Eagle is a fucking eagle. He could fucking fly out of the pit. Why the fuck did he die?
That's a shame.
Flap your fucking wings and get out. Why didn't you do that? Grunger Fox decides not to go to the feast. Okay, starve. Cooper Tom steals Duke Doberman's memoirs. Oh, that's just
Memoirs. As if Duke Doberman actually has any memoirs. God damn.
he has jock straps. What?
Fucking crotch rot.
Stop. Why are you so mean?
Duke the Dancing Dog steals Slate Akita's memoirs. Why are people stealing? Stop stealing. God damn. It's like Kenosha. God damn.
Wow.
Origami
Crotch
Griffin
rot.
decides not to go to the feast. And Sonic Fox takes a staff leaning against a cornucopia. On day 6, Duke the Dancing Dog repeatedly stabs Grunger Fox to death with sighs. Duke Doberman and Slade Akita hunt for other tributes. Origami Griffin sets an explosive off, killing Cooper Tom and Sonic Fox. Oh, goddamn. You know what? I'm going to call it. Origami Griffin might win this. I think she's going to win it. I think that just told me that yeah, she's in it to win it. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Adler Eagle, Grunger Fox, Cooper Tom, and Sonic Fox.
Wow, Grunger dead?
Yep. We proceed. We are to the last 4. Night 6. Origami Griffin passes out from exhaustion. Duke the Dancing Dog and Slade Akita huddle for warmth. And Duke Doberman receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor.
All right, when's the hurricane coming? Or like
I don't know. Day 7. Origami Griffin sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Slate Akita chases Duke the Dancing Dog. And Duke Doberman receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. He already got another hatchet. Like, how many hatchets does this person need? We proceed. No cannon shots can be heard. We proceed. Night 7. Duke Doberman thinks about home. Duke the Dancing Dog sees a fire but stays hidden. Origami Griffin goes to sleep. And Slade Akita tries to treat his infection. Day 8. Slade Akita makes a wooden spear. Duke the Dancing Dog sets Duke Doberman on fire with a Molotov. Oh! Oh my god. So, let me get this straight. Duke the Dancing Dog and Duke Doberman are on the same team. Duke just said, you know what? Fuck you, Duke. I'm in it to win it. Here you go. Here's a present. Mazel tov. Oh,
Yep.
no. And Origami Griffin camouflages herself in the bushes. Duke Doberman. We proceed. Origami Griffin attacks Lady Akita, but Duke the Dancing Dog protects him, killing Origami Griffin. Well, there goes my bet. Origami Griffin has died. Duke the Dancing Dog strangles Lady Akita with a rope. Oh my goodness. And so 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Origami Griffin and Slade Akita, which means Duke the Dancing Dog is the winner from District 10.
Wow. Amazing.
Amazing.
Good. At least it's not Doberman.
He killed 6. He's the
Or
I think
Kenny,
he's
or
the
Master
kill,
Kenny fucking
I think
G.
he's the kill leader on this. Yeah, Master Kenny G, he had 1 kill. Clace had 1 kill. Jib Cody had 2 kills, including the first kill of the night, I think. Cooper Tom had 1 kill. Duke Doberman 1 kill. Origami Griffin 3 kills. Duke the Dancing Dog 6 kills. Solox, why didn't you kill anybody?
Because this game is rigged. That's why.
Well, that's why you died.
Yeah, it's rigged against me. I
Okay,
decided.
Okay, bro. All right. So.
Oh my god, breaking news.
What?
FLO just banned Feral Vor.
Feral Vor?
Yes, they banned Feral Vor. How in the fuck is this even beastie? What? Are we really doing this right now? Are we really banning Feral Vor?
Oh my god.
Lord. But this will definitely defeat the Zoophiles, guys. This will definitely defeat the Zoophiles. Banning Feral Vor. Not outing and reporting to the police and holding accountable the actual zoophiles. Banning feral vor is what will defeat zoophilia.
Well, are you surprised?
I really hate the fandoms. This is so stupid.
Uh, well, just to finish it off, because yeah, I love I love these. I Some people on the internet. You know how we had the graph of the spine. So somebody based on the internet decided they're going to create more of those graphs to show what is and isn't fuckable. And it's just hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Because they uh oh my goodness. So here we go.
I just can't. I just can't with people tonight. That's
Ancient, straight center of gravity. Injected Genova cells, bent center of gravity, always hunched, very morally questionable. Attacks with hair ornaments, flat level of gravity. Treat as a valued party member. That's an animal! And oh, I love this one. So, okay with consent. We got human, straight center of gravity. We got a utility worker, digigrade furry, makes 56 kilobytes per second, dial up noises during climax, use protection. The hardness test needed if you're willing to fuck West Virginia. Apparently, they have a bent spine. Fantasy creature number one, West Virginia. We'll stick it in ya. Very morally questionable. Clip it. It looks like you're writing a letter. Always horny, but you shouldn't. And then finally, we have a semi truck. Truck made of wolves. Wolves are also inside. Wolf is driving. Flat level of gravity. Treat this like underage. Honk honk, do not bonk. Oh, sometimes I love the internet because they just come up with stupid shit like this, and it's just it brings me such joy to just look at this stupid shit. Well, with that said, we've run very long. So, with that said, it is time to end. Thank you very much for joining us on this exciting episode of Furry Frequencies. And if you like what you hear or see, please feel free to follow us on Twitter at Furry Frequencies. Now, next week is Labor Day. So we're going to be taking an extended Labor Day weekend vacation. So join us next week on Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 Central. So for another exciting episode of Furry Frequencies. Again, we are going to be on to next week on Wednesday at 9:30, 8:30 Central. And with that said, it's time to end. Thank you very much for joining us. This has been Furry Frequencies, signing off with Lifty.
Psylocke.
Get fucked.
Thank you for joining us for another exciting episode of Furry Frequencies, and we hope you have a great night.
Good night, Kerndon.
Stop with the